The mystery of the old lighthouse. Once upon a time, in a small coastal village named Seabreeze, there stood an old lighthouse that had been abandoned for decades. The lighthouse was perched on a jagged cliff, overlooking the vast, endless ocean. Its once bright light had dimmed long ago, and the villagers whispered tales of strange happenings around it. Some said it was haunted, while others believed it held a treasure hidden by pirates centuries ago. But no one dared to venture close enough to find out. One summer, a curious and adventurous teenager named Mia moved to Seabreeze with her family. Mia had always been fascinated by mysteries and loved exploring new places. When she heard about the old lighthouse, she couldn't resist the urge to uncover its secrets. Her parents warned her to stay away, but Mia's curiosity only grew stronger. One sunny afternoon, Mia decided to visit the lighthouse. She packed a small bag with a flashlight, a notebook, and some snacks, and set off on her bicycle. The path to the lighthouse was overgrown with weeds, and the salty sea breeze carried the sound of crashing waves. As she approached the lighthouse, Mia felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The structure looked even more imposing up close, with its cracked walls and rusted metal door. Mia took a deep breath and pushed the heavy door open. It creaked loudly, sending a shiver down her spine. Inside, the air was damp and musty, and the only light came from the cracks in the walls. She turned on her flashlight and began to explore. The ground floor was empty except for a spiral staircase that led upward. Mia climbed the stairs carefully, her footsteps echoing in the silence. When she reached the top, she found herself in a small room with a large, broken window. The view of the ocean was breathtaking, but what caught Mia's attention was an old, dusty journal lying on a wooden table. She opened it and began to read. The journal belonged to a man named Captain Henry, who had been the lighthouse keeper many years ago. He wrote about his life at the lighthouse, the storms he had weathered, and the ships he had guided to safety. But the most intriguing entry was about a hidden treasure. Captain Henry had discovered a map leading to a chest of gold coins buried somewhere near the lighthouse. He had tried to find it but never succeeded. The last entry in the journal was written in a hurried scrawl, "The treasure is real. Beware of the curse." Mia's heart raced as she read the words. She knew she had to find the treasure, but the mention of a curse made her hesitate. She decided to take the journal with her and study it further. As she turned to leave, she heard a faint sound coming from below. It was a low, mournful wail that sent chills down her spine. Mia quickly descended the stairs and ran out of the lighthouse, her heart pounding. Back at home, Mia spent the next few days poring over the journal. She deciphered the clues in Captain Henry's notes and realized that the treasure was buried near a large rock shaped like a whale's tail. She remembered seeing such a rock near the lighthouse during her visit. Determined to solve the mystery, Mia decided to return to the lighthouse, this time with her best friend, Jake. Jake was skeptical about the treasure but agreed to accompany Mia for the adventure. The two friends set off early in the morning, armed with shovels and a sense of determination. When they reached the whaletail rock, they began to dig. After hours of hard work, their shovels hit something solid. They carefully unearthed a small, rusted chest. With trembling hands, Mia opened the chest. Inside, they found a collection of gold coins, a few pieces of jewelry, and an old letter. The letter was from Captain Henry, explaining that the treasure was a reward for his years of service as the lighthouse keeper. He had hidden it to keep it safe from thieves and hoped that whoever found it would use it wisely. Mia and Jake were overjoyed at their discovery. They decided to share the treasure with the village. using it to restore the old lighthouse and turn it into a museum. The villagers were thrilled with the idea, and soon, the lighthouse became a popular tourist attraction. As for the curse, Mia never heard the mournful wail again. She realized that the sound might have been the wind or her imagination playing tricks on her. The mystery of the old lighthouse had been solved, and Mia had learned that sometimes the greatest treasures are the stories we uncover along the way.